No, this is one of the best musics in all video games of all time. Of all time. Like, The Elder Scrolls always has probably some of the best music in video games. Right? Like, oh, it's just so good. It just hypes you up. You know, starting the game. We'll start it up here. If we can get a couple people in, hopefully in the next couple seconds here, we'll be able to.
I was born 87 years ago.
Hey Xavier, make
For
sure you add your
65 years,
audio
I've
to
ruled as
the stream.
Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
Dude, I'm so hyped to play this game. We're gonna try to make more of like a battle mage probably. One of these playthroughs.
This is the 27th of last season,
Elder Scrolls games
the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the third era.
I don't want to do that. I mean, I'm probably going to do it.
And the final hours.
Also, I always just joke around like, look how big a city is, right? So they're looking at the city here, and then you're going to see a guard on the wall. All right. So you see how small the streets are. And so you're going to see a guard on the wall here soon, and he's going to be huge, dude. Like, just scale, right? Because look how small the roads are. Like, you know, when you actually play the game, you see that you notice. Where is he? Here's somewhere. There he is. Like, I just think he looks really big, personally. Just saying. One of the best intros to the game, like, I personally think Skyrim's intro has nothing on the Oblivion intro. Like, you have that whole opening video. So we'll call him TheCoachBill. Gonna be a dude. We're gonna be a Breton because they're the best. His face. Okay, you know what? What does this do? Alright, so we can get a really long face. What do I look like this? I don't know, I think the longer face looks pretty okay. We'll go with that one. Highbrow tends to make him look a little bit more passive. A little bit higher cheeks, a little pronounced, a little thin. There we go. I'd say his eyes are good. I'd say his forehead's pretty good too. What happened? Oh, okay, that's fine. What do we gotta choose from here? Look at that. Just changing his eyes made him just look a lot more. His cheeks are kind of Oh boy, we're getting out of control here. Oh boy. There we go. Then his eyes look fucking huge now. Oh god, we're. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that'll be fine. Make him younger. Lowers complexion so he gets a little bit of a tan. There you go. There we go. Been a while here. How do I jump? Okay. E opens inventory. X. Put my hands away. Trigger blocks. Left bumper.
Hails.
Now, if I remember correctly, there's a
Snarky
bug.
expression. You're a...
I remember all the bugs. That's right, I'm not even letting him talk, just ruining it. Basically just talk shit because I'm a Breton, and he's a dick. Not shit like that.
You're not leaving this prison till they throw your
Once he
body
moves over
in the
there,
lake.
he's a lot harder to hit.
That's right. You're going to die in here, Breton. You're going to die. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For
He's
you.
a lot harder once he's over there.
Yeah.
Lock that door behind us.
Oh shit, oh shit. Oh, left bumper, pick shit up.
They were attacked.
No, they're dead. I know it.
My job right now is to get you to safety. What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
No sign of pursuit, sir. Stay
Good.
put, prisoner.
Let's go. We're not out of this
Stay
yet.
put, prisoner.
You.
You
I've seen you.
seen you.
Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right.
Stars were
And
right.
this is the day.
This is the
Gods give me strength. Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell. Perhaps the gods have placed you here, so as for what you have, that is not what you will be remembered for. I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way. You will find...
Please, sire, we must keep
find your
moving.
path, blah, 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 blah. Let's get moving on here.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
So what you want to do is you want to beat them down. The reason why is, you remember, like we said, we're looking for all the little tips, hints, and tricks here to get ahead. We've already leveled up our destruction 2 points. We just got out of the cell. So now what we're going to do is we're going to jump over here. Maybe. Mucked it up. Oh, mucked it up again. Holy crap. I'm going to mess it up. You want to try to get up on that ledge, but it's too late now, because once the autosave hits...
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
Oh boy. There we go.
Look at the trigger! That's you!
Get one hit and she goes down. You could take her sword, her katana, But the katana you'll lose once you leave the, sewers, you lose the katana.
Captain Reno?
She's dead. Sorry, son.
We're going to stay away from bows. We're going to try to avoid being stealthy this game. We're going to go in
Could they
guns
be waiting
ablazing.
for us here? Don't know, but it's too late to go back now. Don't worry, son. We will get you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the blades. I'll take point. Let's
come
move.
down to timing here.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
There'll be an axe in here. Oh, we don't need that. Oh, there's some arrows in here. Or, what is in this one? Lockpicks we need. There's the paintbrush. Good. Man, it is really dark. One of the hardest lockpick games I've ever played in my life. Like, I'm pretty decent at lockpicking, or yeah, picking locks when it comes into games. But Oblivion's lockpick, I can't do it. No matter how hard I try, no matter how many years I've played the game, I just can't do it. So I always do everything I can to level up as fast as possible, so I can do the go get the skeleton. We'll probably sell that. We're gonna want to do a mix of heavy and light armor. Not looking for that shit. Yeah, we don't. Not really worried about alchemy or anything like that at the moment. Potions you want to take because you realistically don't need them. You can just blast right through them. Like I said, we're just gonna kind of run through the sewers as fast as possible. Try to get out of here and actually start playing the game. We're gonna try, like I said, try to avoid doing a stealth run. You know, we don't want to be a stealthy character. Because everyone's always a stealthy character. And I guarantee you at some point we're going to end up being a stealthy character. As you can tell, this game is fucking dark as shit, dude. I never remembered. My brightness is almost turned all the way up. Holy shit. There's only like meat and stuff usually in that barrel over there, so we don't need it. We're gonna go over through here, kill him, blah blah blah. Go around one more right here. Gotta pick up our flawed ruby. We don't need the silver chalice because it's basically worthless at this point in the game. It's very early. It doesn't really make you much, and I've already made a shit ton of money with all the potions I've picked up, since I'm probably not gonna use them. They're just better off for selling, in my opinion. There's sometimes good shit in these boxes, but not today. Ooh. Left them up. This is one of the things I actually probably miss the most. Is being able to craft my own, like, poisons and stuff. That was one of my favorite things about the original Oblivion, was being able to create potions. I think even just the whole thing of creating spells. Oh, we're gonna get all of our missions here. Hold on. I think we are. To be able to create your own spell. I remember a long time ago we used a spell called the Touch of Death. And the Touch of Death was a destruction spell that I made with like 1 frost damage, but it was like, if if I remember, like 5,000 damage, right? Like, I could walk up to basically anything and kill it in one touch and it would die. The reason why I put frost damage on it is because I thought the frost animation, like when you would kill someone, when someone would ragdoll, was the best. They would just go, "Hur!" and they would just collapse and fall. Alright. Alright. That was unnecessary. There are a couple things that I think Skyrim did better, but I think Skyrim kind of babied the game down. Like, Morrowind was incredibly hard because there was no quest indicator, right? So you would kind of just be like, well, I need to go do something. I don't know where that something is, but we'll figure it out. Oblivion had, you know, a decent quest indicator, had decent difficulty in most of the missions. Like, the missions weren't all just cakewalks. There were some pretty difficult ones. I was like, I swear to God if I missed that. Cleared it out. Look at that. I think I've played this game 1,000 times. It's because I have. Later today, we're probably going to play some... we'll definitely play Smite later today at some point. Probably tonight, because that's usually when everybody gets on. Definitely going to play maybe Battlefield 4 if I definitely get it installed and set up today. Little interesting fact too about this area over here. If you keep the gate closed and you jump in here, there's a couple rats. And you know, rats are normally hostile, but it's because the gate's closed, they won't attack. So, kill them for free. Look at that, blade skill goes up. Trap myself behind the gate too. Okay. But I just think Oblivion, in my honest opinion, I think Oblivion was just a better Elder Scrolls game. It had a better storyline. The main story was I think much better than the Dragonborn quest. Even though the Dragonborn quest was phenomenal, I think it was really, really good. I just think Oblivion's main story was better. It forced you to explore the world, right? Like, if you weren't a high enough level doing certain things, you had to go and get a Daedric artifact. Oh, you're only level 8. You need to be level 15 to do this one. Like, oh, alright. So what am I going to do? I can't do the main story anymore. So you just start doing other shit, random shit, and then all of a sudden, you know, you get super in-depth in the game. Oh, I fucked up. Fucked up twice. 3 times. So much for being a terrifying battle.
That's not
Sorry.
It's that prisoner again. Kill him. He might be working with the assassins.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
he is not one of them.
I'm
He
one
can
ugly
help
son of a
us.
bitch. I am not working
He
with
must
assassins.
help us. They cannot understand why I trust him. They've not
Go through this
seen
first.
what I've seen.
Start talking again.
How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
It's true.
I've served the
Thank God,
Nine
protect
all
us.
my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks,
Xavier, you watching the
each
stream?
a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well,
Oh, nice.
and I wonder which
So
sign
what we're
marked
gonna do is
your
we're gonna try to
birth.
figure out which sign we're gonna pick here. So a lot of times I usually tend to pick the apprentice, essentially, since I like to play like a battle mage, and I think that's what we're gonna go with, just because we want to try to avoid being sneaky, right? We want to use magic. We want to, be right in people's faces, be pretty tanky. Now Bretons do have a 25% resistance to all magic, so technically I'm getting a 75% weakness to magic. So getting an extra 100 magic kind of does help out. But we're probably gonna go with the apprentice, just to make life easy. I don't like the Antronach. It's incredibly hard to use. Like, I think Oblivion had a very low amount of spell users, so your magic would go down. So you'd have a much harder time, absorbing magic. So you'd have to absorb magic to regain magic. Thief we want to stay away from. Mage is fine, 50 points, it's half of that, but I'd rather just get the 100 and, be fine with a little bit of weakness to magic, since, like I said, there aren't many magic users in the world anyway. Plus I can always, make armor have magic resistance and stuff like that. I can make up for that. So getting the extra 50 points is definitely, I think, the
The
better
signs
choice to
I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
What
Your
about me?
stars are not mine. Today the apprentice shall serve you at the Forge of Destiny.
Can you see
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied. No trophies of my
afraid to
triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall. I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
You may as well make yourself
Honestly, for a game that was made in like I think the mid 2000s, like it still holds up, man. It still looks pretty. Don't get me wrong, you know there are some. It's a little cheesy in some parts. We're not talking about. Also, this is what I think about your what's it called? Where is it? Torch? Yeah, IV Torch. It really, I think it holds up pretty well, like story-wise. Like I still think it looks pretty good. Look at this. We're not even picking up arrows. We're just trying to avoid arrows. I actually really like and miss the acrobatic skill.
You thought we...
I tend to use, prefer using swords over any other weapon class. Just, like I said yesterday, actually, on the stream. Nobody uses magic, immediately goes out and fights someone that uses magic. I don't know where this dude's going.
You thought we'd go... Protect the Emperor! Protect the Emperor!
not.
Got your stamina up so that doesn't happen. Getting pelted here. Especially doing a non, oh shit, I gotta let them go through, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, they've got followed, okay. On the 360, if you go in the door sometimes first, it would, they wouldn't come through, they would wait for you. So you have to go back and have them go through the door. But I think because the Xbox One definitely can load and play a little better, I think it allows them to...
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to
Go
the
through it.
sewers.
A little easier. I think the design on a lot of the weapons are really nice too. Like I know the game's really dark here, but like just it's a pretty straightforward like simple design on the handle of the katana. I like the simple display with the compass and the health magicka and the stamina bar. The hotkey, I like the Skyrim hotkey better, where I can have like almost an unlimited amount of items in my hotkey. I basically just freeze time, flip through it, and pick what I want. Like this one kind of forces you to like, hey, what do you want? So you know, as a battle mage, I'm probably gonna have a lot more magical abilities and weapons. Probably gonna have like a great sword, probably like a short sword, and a fuck ton of magic.
I don't know. I don't see any good
Personally,
options
a
here.
huge fan of conjuration, so we're gonna try to stay there. Now there's not a bug here, but remember when I was younger, I found out you could power level like really hard early game in here. Now the thing is, you won't level up for it because you don't get any points for it. But like you can level up, like say I carried an axe with me, right? Because axes have their own abilities. Because I don't have a class yet. Blunt has axe weapons and like hammers and shit like that. So like say I'm never going to use it, I'm going to use blade. Well, I can sit here and have an axe and sit here out here and just beat the piss out of the Mythic Dawn when they spawn.
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor.
Like, they're going to run
Guard
out to
him with
defend
your
the
life.
Emperor, and I'm supposed to stay here with him. And then immediately after I'm staying here with him, he's going to, you know, die. But if I go out here, I can actually fight. And I can sit here and level up my abilities if I really want to. We're not going to do that, though.
I can go no further.
Go right back in.
You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Oblivion!
Stranger.
I don't think I... Oh, I must have. Damn, I'm strong.
Oh, Talos saved us.
Oh, and the one guy died out here.
We failed.
I don't think I can bring either of their katanas with me.
The amulet. Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septum. They seem
That's
more
right.
than less immense.
So technically all the
The
Septums are
amulet of
Dragonborn
kings is a
as well
sacred
because they are
symbol of the
descendants of Akatai.
Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you. Joffrey?
I must talk to Joffrey. There's
Nothing I
another
ever
heir.
heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my... Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral. First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we... It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed... Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers. There are rats and goblins down there. From what I've seen of you...
Nightblade. Destruction, Alteration, Blade, Athletics, Restoration, Light Armor, and Acrobatics. Nope. We're gonna focus magic. Strength and Intelligence, I'd say we would do. So Alteration definitely. Blade, Conjuration, Destruction, Heavy Armor, Illusion. We get more shit. 7. How many have I picked? 1. I picked 6. So I get 1 more. I don't think Restoration's necessary. Low level, healing spells do the job. You just have to kind of separate yourself, but that's easier to do. Not gonna do sneak. We gotta avoid that. I'm gonna probably focus more heavy armor than light armor, honestly. We could do armor. I think armor might be a good choice. Let's do armor. And we're gonna create the coach class.
I wasn't
Yeah, I wanna
far
be a
off.
coach.
In any case, rats and... You must
after
get
sewers
the
from
amulet
there.
to Joffrey.
Yeah.
Good. The
Understood.
Emperor's trust was well placed. I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get... By the way, thanks for recovering my comrades' swords. I'll see that they are given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
Oh, well, I don't get to keep them. So there's one mission. I'm going to get a couple more missions here. So I do have all the DLC for the game. Yeah, we'll probably do a short sword and a long sword. Oh. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, athletics. Oh, that's right. Shit, fuck that up. Alright, let that open, take those. Rat, goblin, there's another goblin down there. Oh, check, we need to readjust here. So, ice magic, I'd rather be a cryomancer. So we're gonna put that there. Put that there. There's a really, really easy way to level up alteration to 100, like almost instantly. Illusion and conjuration are the same way. This is a lot easier because it's the cheapest spell, one of the cheaper spells in the game. Like, this costs a lot of magic. These cost double what the other one do, but for this, I can literally sit here and just spam like a chest. So here, like I'll use an example. So like, what's up, Williamson? Can you include your audio in the stream? I can sit here and spam all day, and eventually we'll level up like that. Shit. So yeah, alterations is really easy to get under. So alterations always a really good skill to have, mainly because it's a skill that's going to help you level up incredibly quick. So like the way way leveling up works in this game is that your main skills, so those 7 main skills I selected earlier, need to all level up at least once, or to a point to where I can actually level up again.
No fucking way.
What's up?
One of my teammates I just played with Achilles support, he thought I did so good that he sent me a fucking awesome skin chest.
Nice. That's pretty cool. So you want to be really careful about the abilities and items you pick. So, race, I'm a Breton. My birth sign's apprentice. My class is coach. We're leaving. You know, it's more of a battle mage. I just didn't feel like typing in battle mage. So. Yep. I had to do all that stuff. Alright, so now we're gonna go over here first. Because, you know what, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait on that. We're gonna go to the Imperial City first. If you've never seen the Imperial City, well, you're in for a treat. Another thing Oblivion did, I think, that Skyrim should have done is, yes and no, Oblivion actually allows you to fast travel to any main city in the game right off rip. You can always pay for it in Skyrim, like you can pay to get to all the stables, but not all the places have the horse carriages, so then you're forced to walk places anyway. And like, I understand that kind of encourages open world exploration, but if you're just trying to get from like point A to point B to do missions and stuff like that, to sit there and force me to go places, kind of be like, all right, like what are you doing here? Like, just let me play the game. So what we're gonna do is one of my favorite factions to start off with, which would be the arena. Always start off with the arena. I think it's just the better way to go. I guess that's subjective, but still. There is a certain order that you should do all the factions in, meaning like the Dark Brotherhood, Mages Guild, Fighters Guild, blah blah. The Fighters Guild you should always do last.
Can you spare a coin?
The Dark Brotherhood you need to do first is the best way to do it. Reason why is because you have to kill a lot of people. So you want to do it first because you're mainly going to get all the murders and kills out of the way. Then you're going to want to do... Then you want to do the Fighters Guild if I remember correctly. The Mages Guild
I
is
have
last.
everything for the budding alchemist under what...
Is it? Oh god, I forget now. It's been such a long
interest
time.
you in some of my wares?
I think it's the Thieves Guild is last, then the Mages Guild. Then the Fighters
That
Guild,
seems
and the
fair.
Dark
Thank you.
Brotherhood. And the reason why is because if you do the Mages Guild last, or if you do the Mages Guild first, and you do the Dark Brotherhood, when you kill somebody, the Mages Guild finds out about it, and then you have to pay to get back in. So you're wasting money, so you might as well
Welcome
just
to
kill everybody early.
Can I interest you in some of my wares? You got a great...
We're gonna sell my shirt. We're also gonna sell these.
A good price? Tell your friend. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Summon zombies, not a bad one, but I prefer the summon skill I already have.
Take care.
The other guy is Snowball, which is a thrown ice spell, which we don't really need to worry about at the moment. We're going to go over to a fighting chance, which is another one of my favorite shops in the game, just because it's got a like what else should you name a shop that sells like shield swords and armor?
Only
She
quality
can also
goods for
repair, but we're
sale
gonna try to
here.
avoid getting stuff
What can I
repaired.
interest you in?
We're actually gonna sell our chest plate to buy a new. Oh, she doesn't have any. Oh god, now we're naked. I think an iron claymore from underneath. I need a mage's hood. I don't want to wear that.
Bye.
Let's go see what we get down here. If we get a... but all the... Like, so... Like I was saying earlier, I'll go back. I'm gonna backtrack a little here. Out of all the guilds, like Thieves Guild to Thieves Guild, Skyrim, Oblivion, Oblivion's Thieves Guild quests are just a million times better. A little monotonous on occasion here and there, but I think the whole, like the Thieves Guild are honorable people, right? And as weird as that sounds, like, you know, the whole old saying, there are no honor among thieves, but Thieves Guild, they don't do it for themselves, they do it for the four. They're like Robin Hood, kind of, right? Like, Robin Hood's like an honorable thief, you can make the argument.
Put that back, you
Oh,
worthless
I
thief.
just stole. Sorry. Oh, give it back. Okay, cool.
I don't know. You are now. Let
Oops. Okay, I got excited.
just let. Get a move on.
Haha. We're actually gonna go we're gonna put this on, but we're actually gonna go sell our iron sword and get a steel sword. Fuck it, let's just go in it. Let's just go in.
You haven't run. All right.
Ready
When
for
you're
match. Yeah, we're just trying to do a playthrough. You know, not doing anything too intense or crazy here. Just kind of, if you've never played the game, you kind of get a chance to see and look at everything. Once we hit about an hour, I'll probably take a little break from Oblivion. Let a couple of my games install, play something else for a little bit. Maybe probably stream a little bit of Smite.
We've got some fresh meat, 2 brand new pit dogs. So let's not waste any time. Let the battle begin.
Take
Can't loot. That's for that.
From the blue team.
The blue team.
From the blue team.
From the blue team.
The arena now.
The arena now and rest. You've earned it.
by the here.
Trying to make
see
some monies here. So our goal is to try to get as far as we can, so then we can do the mission for the Great Prince. The Great Prince mission is very, very important. To me, at least, because it's one of the easiest ways to be able to join the Dark Brotherhood without actually committing a crime.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. Who will prevail? The pit dog from the yellow team or the pit dog from the blue team? Let's find out. Lower the gates. Do your worst.
Got him. Do I have the difficulty set down low? I do. Let's turn it up a little. See how that changes it. See if I get my ass kicked.
From the blue team, leave the arena now and rest. You
I'm gonna have a lot of conquering creatures, man. Just be able to fight back is all we really need. I think
Okay, so you did the yellow.
I forget where I need to get to before, what's his name? Agrok. Agronach will allow me to do his mission for him. We'll get advanced. We'll get from over here and we'll go talk to him. Because I know it's not as a pit dog. Like, I need to level up at least once before I can do it.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. Are you ready for a bloodbath? The winner of this match will advance in rank, so the stakes are high. Pit dogs, show us what you're made of.
Let's say he gets forgotten. Let's be honest.
All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team. Leave the arena now and rest. You first.
Is he gonna get the butt out? Yep. For some reason, sometimes when you hit those lanterns, they'll freak out. Yeah, like that. I don't know. Alright. No, I found that out a long time ago. I used to shoot it every time I'd win a match, I'd come back with a bow and arrow and I would shoot it with a bow and arrow.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but you're no longer a pit dog. That's right.
The dog goes having a dream.
You know what, bro? Gotta move on.
And I do his mission. Ask him.
Hail, friend. Most people just call me the Great Prince. Ah. It's a fun. Yeah. Still. I grew when the
Okay, I can do it for him now.
Oh, sorry. Fine.
Yeah, we don't want to sit here. Basically, little refresher on the Great Prince. His mom was an orc, his dad was a count. He's the love child of the two of them. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's about it. That's about his story. And he wants you to go find out, you know, about his father, because his mother just passed away. So he wants you to go find out, you know, hey, who my father was. Can you go figure this out for me? And you're like being the nice guy. Sure. Black horse courier. Yeah, you need couriers. What kind of questions is that? What's up, bitch?
I offer the finest goods and lowest and an excellent bargain. That's more than I usually pay.
Since we're gonna wear that anyway, we might as well just sell it. Buy this bad boy. We're not gonna wear a helmet. We're gonna wear like a, probably like a hood, just because, you know, mages. The steel greatsword looks pretty sweet. Dude, I like the hilt. So now we want to fast travel. I do like Skyrim's map more, but I think Skyrim had the ability to have a little bit more. You know, they learned and saw like, hey, what do we do wrong with Oblivion? Hey, how can we fix it? But then if they took so many cool things from Oblivion out of the game, like. Once I get to join the Mages Guild, you'll understand, like, having the ability to, once I finish this mission, we'll take a break from Oblivion. Having the ability to create my own, spells, I think was something that was really, really cool and different. I never got to do in a game before, at least that I've played. What else? Just, there's a ton of things, like, what else? I'm trying to remember other stuff that they took out that I do like the dual wielding in Skyrim, you know, I think that was cool. I always wanted to have like 2 swords or whatever, I thought that'd be cool, or 2 daggers. But I mean, I'd give up that to be able to create my own spells. Like, there are people, like, I understand that Skyrim, you know, is the home of the Nords, and the Nords don't really like mages, but they have the Mages College for a reason. You know, the mages are there. They exist, so you kind of feel like they were encouraging players to actually play more of like a Nord. Or an Imperial, you know.
I played as an Imperial.
See, I always play as a Breton because I feel that the Breton is the best class in the game.
Oh, their special ability is really nice.
The dragon skin's always really cool.
Yeah,
But
I like the dragon skin.
so like I said earlier too, in Oblivion you pick your birth sign. Your birth sign, you know, does stuff for you, blah blah blah. So I always pick Apprentice, so I get extra 100 magic because I'm going to use magic anyway. But I get 100% weakness to magic. So okay, it sucks. But Oblivion doesn't have a lot of magic users in the first place, so not too bad. But then I also am a Breton, so I have a 25% resistance to magic, so I only get like a 75% resistance to magic, which isn't bad. Or weakness to magic. Nick, can you include your audio? I don't know which one is mine. Okay, the one that's kicking all their asses is mine. That was good enough. Alright. Oh, okay, we're still fighting. There it is. Looking right at it, just couldn't see it. Fuck skeletons. We'll finish this mission. Once we finish this mission, we'll get it. We'll get off Oblivion, maybe get on Smite or something, and see how that goes. Probably poorly, to be honest.
I finally got the Battle One Achilles skin.
Nice.
I'm gonna shoot myself today, so everyone knows.
Not allowed. Not
It
allowed.
happens.
Just so everyone knows.
Denying that request.
What?
What?
Ain't no request.
Yeah, you're denying it. You're not allowed. Alright, putting on the juke shoes. Fuck, I don't know why that fucking dog just did the fucking crazy ass move right there. Alright, what I wanted. There's a chest around here somewhere. Oh, Jesus. I heard the music change, I just didn't know where it was fucking coming from. Maybe I was wrong. Right. No, I'm supposed to go this way. I'm just trying to see if there's anything in the corners. I don't really. I've done the
Electric
mission a couple
assault.
times. Are you playing Battlefront?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll come play Battlefront.
Unlock some cards. Not upgrade yet. I can upgrade to rank 4 on each card now? Oh, thank God. Yeah, baby.
That sounds cute. I got level 2 on most of my cards.
Well, I'm level 35 officer now, so that means I can convert all my rank 3 cards to rank 4s. So now I'm about to be stupid broken.
Why do you play officers at what? God was?
Because I like being an officer. I like supporting in every game that's not Smite.
Oh. Why is my game so dark?
I just
You
hate
just put that.
Smite support system because Smite support system is absolutely fucking trash.
Almost every
No
level
way it
support
is.
system is absolute trash.
Dota's was good. I liked Dota's. I was supporting Dota. I was supporting carry in Dota.
Yeah, you played support. Supports in Dota do fucking damage.
No, I don't. No. I was a healer. I was a healing support that actually worked. And Smite healing is so impractical you don't even need to use it.
I think yes and no. I think there are times where the meta does encourage having the healer meta. Like a while ago, we had the healer meta, which I definitely hated.
a big pestilence and anti-heals.
Well, it's like whenever healing meta is in, fucking Opwash comes in, and that's when Opwash came in because we had a little bit of a healing meta this season. But Opwash just never left because it went from healing meta to burst meta, going from, well, if I can't cancel your healing, I might as well kill you in one shot.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, you can't. Oh fuck, it got really
want
dark.
the
Okay,
eye
so
patch.
everyone's about to see my horrible skills at this lockpicking system.
There's a lot of Skyrim,
Fuck.
but I've never really got to play Oblivion too much.
No, it is not like Skyrim's at all. Okay, we're gonna. It's hard. Fuck me sideways, Jesus. Oh, I should. Fuck. Fuck, there it was. Auto spam. Oh, for a stupid ring. Wasn't even worth it at that point. Are you making fun of me, Nick?
No, I'm laughing at some of these emotes for this droid. Oh, I got an enforcer upgrade? Oh yeah, baby.
I can do the very easy one. Hey, you got one
Small
now?
health for each defeated enemy, maximum health is increased, your health per...
Taking
I want
his
health per
journal.
enemy. Yeah. Bam, baby. Look at that enforcer upgrade. My death troop is about to be a fucking menace.
Show me
I
how
got
to
an
lie.
upgrade to my fighters, but not really. Oh, I unlocked some.
So we're gonna-
large for armor.
We're gonna go talk to... What's his name? Gronak, Bog, Barrel, Broglog, Yalog.
Yeah,
That's kind of racist, still works.
tell him.
Because he's a nice guy. What's his fucking name? Grolock? Something like that? I don't know. How do they choose the names? Like, how? Like, fuck. Like, the orc names are rough, man. Look at this guy. Look at this nerd. Oh.
Honor.
Why is it
Why is it not
nice?
pulling-
Oh no, I just fucked up my skeleton.
Why do I not have anything on my interceptor? What the fuck? Oh, that's because they're all like rank fucking 3 and I gotta get interceptors rank 30. Jesus. Dude, that's gonna be ridiculous. No, level 25, oops. Still! I gotta get this shit to rank 25. You know how long it takes to upgrade interceptors? Forever.
Yeah.
I might as well play. I should play fucking.
Is that a wolf?
Goddamn Starfighter Assault.
Yeah, you probably level up pretty quick that way, honestly. So we have to be careful, because these guys are vampires. We definitely want to get hit by them, because we don't want to be a vampire in Oblivion. Being a vampire in Oblivion kind of sucks.
Yeah, being a vampire in Oblivion is a dick. I know, I remember that one.
So you got to be careful.
Vampire in Oblivion.
But normally there's vampires down here. There's only the one. It was like, what's made me mad actually is between Oblivion and Morrowind. In Morrowind you can actually be a werewolf. And being a werewolf in Morrowind was kind of cool. Being a vampire in Oblivion sucks. Like there are no pros. Like you get bonus damage and you get like the vampire abilities like to brainwash people and shit like that. But other than that, it sucks. You can't go out in the sun or you lose health. Like you take damage. Like you do in Skyrim, but only when you're like in the last level of being a vampire. There's like different stages. Like so if you're constantly feeding in Skyrim, you're fine. Like you can go out and nobody would ever be able to tell that you're a vampire. I don't know how, but they can't tell. you go out in Oblivion, being a vampire blows. Like, that's probably one of my biggest complaints. Like, because I remember the first time I got the chance to be a vampire, I thought it'd be one of the coolest shit ever. Like, the coolest shit ever, and it was not, let me tell you. It was bad.
We gotta get to the hilltop and defend.
So yeah, we're gonna finish this game up here. Not finish the game up, but we're gonna finish up this quest that we're on. Once we finish this quest, we're gonna take literally a 2-minute break just so I can set up the next game, and then we're gonna play some Star Wars Battlefront 2. Maybe a little bit later today we'll play some Smite. If it gets installed today, I don't know if Nick has it as well. We can play some Battlefield 5 or Battlefield 4. Sorry, Battlefield 4.
I don't know how long I'm going today because I gotta go do some things. I gotta go get this room ready for Kyle.
Oh, that's right. Why didn't you do that earlier? Why are you waiting till the last minute?
Because all I gotta do is just move something around, and that literally takes like an hour.
Just make him do it when he comes.
Jesus.
Cal, I could have had this room ready for you, but Bill made me play Star Wars Battlefront 2 and Battlefield 4 with him. So, Gronak. No, Gronak. What is it? Grolog the Barbarian or whatever is the Barbarian from Fallout, isn't it?
No, it's Grognak.
The comic.
Grognak?
Yeah. Agranak is
Jesus.
this guy.
So, have you been to Crowhaven?
Oh, wait, I get my interceptor.
Yeah.
Max
This is
Summer
wonderful
play, I hope he
news.
dies.
The words of Lord Leviticus himself. I believe I owe you something, eh?
Show yourself
There
my
you are.
interceptor.
He teaches me how to do
let's see
blade
what this-
block and
I'm
something else, I think. Athletics. Now he's all depressed because he found his dad was a vampire, so now he's a whiny bitch.
I got an interceptor.
Like, get over it, dude. Alright, so we're gonna end here today, so we're gonna save so we
I'm a
know what we're
busy
doing
man.
next time we
What
come
is
in. We're gonna save right here today. This is where we're gonna do our part 1 of Oblivion. Alrighty. I'll be back on in like 5-10 minutes.
Oh my god, I'm fucking trash. Oh, this dude's level 40 and